Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Trying to restore this classic Range Rover. So, as you see in the title, today we're sanding all this old faded paint. Now, a lot of you guys, the few that watch, will be like, oh, the paint is still good. Because, you can kind of see, well, you can't see a reflection because it needs polishing, but basically, the paint is gone. Like, I just pressure washed all this and it's down to the primer on the hood. Like, overall, this thing has been sun baked, and like all the messed up things on the bumper right there, all the imperfections here, like yellow right there, first of all, scratches here, scratches there. Look like, I don't know what happened right here in the front. Look, accident, something there, it's banged up there. And I mean, come on, look at this. Like, really? I can't drive around with like a black piece of vinyl right here. Sun cooked everything. Everything's cooked over here. Like dents right there, so that has to be replaced. And then look at the back. It's cooked. It's hard to come up on camera, but like, look, it's already cooked, guys. So, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna quote unquote ruin it by painting it, but I mean, it's already ruined, like I can't drive around looking like I bashed this thing up and don't care about it. The whole point of this channel is to give these new life and a second life, and usually if that requires a paint job, then that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I was in the process of sanding it with 320. I pressure washed a little bit, and the paint is so thin, like it's just coming off with 320 like nothing. So the only part I'm having trouble with is this. So I mean, that's got to come off. I'm not riding around like that. I mean, it might look good to some people, but nah, we don't do that here. So we're gonna get right to it. All right, my hands are all like vibrating still. So this is a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go on the internet and see if there's a way or any like easier way to do this, because it's literally just coming up in pieces. So I can't be out here all day long doing that, but I'll figure, we'll get there. So this is the end result of it. It's supposed to thunderstorm today, so instead of wasting, resources, I'll just let the natural clean off. So with this, we're getting a whole new one, so I didn't bother wasting time doing that. And I still gotta get my little scuff pad and get in between the little areas I couldn't reach. So I'm gonna do that off camera, but I'm gonna wait for those to come in the mail, because I don't believe in going to the stores right now because it's too hectic. So yeah, that's all for now. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, because it's, a nice day off. So we'll pick up on this later on or next time in the next video, I don't know. But thanks for sticking around and watching me sand the big car. I kid you not, you guys. This is literally a test of like, you know, like wax on, wax off, like a literal mental and physical like ability. You know, like it's a mental test, because that took a lot of mental strength, and my back was hurting and it was awkward. It took a lot to get this off, so I would not do this again, and I don't recommend it for like the weak, physically and mentally weak people, because this is crazy right here. It took at least a couple hours. Like, you know, I know it's sped up in the video, but this literally took a couple hours. All right, now that we're done with that endurance test, this is basically what that was. Test of your endurance, physically and mentally and emotionally. My back was hurting, and my back doesn't normally hurt, so that was like triggering pain. So yeah, I would not recommend doing that. So next, so everybody wanted like $350 for that tailgate, but I went on eBay and I got it for like $140 shipped to me. So, and it only has a couple of dents. Guys, I know we kind of skipped ahead a little bit and I started masking it. I just did that because it was extremely long and boring process, especially doing the letters right here. Like, nah. So yeah, I didn't want to take the wheels off because that's a pain in the butt, and I didn't want to take anything off except the tail lights. And yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything with this because obviously we're painting the white one. So taping this was extremely long and boring, and it's like almost not fun. You know what I mean? So she's all taped up for the most part. I mean, I still gotta clean it and finish the lettering because that is so tedious and so boring. So what are we gonna paint it with? We are gonna ruin this with this. Yeah, spray cans. Why are we doing spray cans? Because, guys, if you see my channel in the past, I do have a compressor, obviously, and I do have, you know, a gun, which I have one right here. But for some reason, when you're out here, basically, I mean, you're dealing with the heat and the bugs and the dirt and the wind, and I can never get it correctly. So we're just gonna, and the price of paint is ridiculous. Like, this box is only 40 bucks compared to a gallon, which I'm probably gonna need. So I'm gonna get more cans. It's probably like $400. This box is 40 bucks. You know, I got some cans warming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the roof because the roof is ready. And then when I'm doing the roof and letting that dry, and I'll finish this, then I'm gonna start the front end. So I'm gonna do it now before the sun comes out and starts cooking. So yes. So I know you guys, you know, oh, you're gonna ruin it, blah, blah, blah. Guys, it was already ruined. Like, there was no saving that paint. So if I can just for something I'm gonna try drive every day, you know, switch back and forth as a daily driver, that is gonna be way better than that faded thin paint. And this is not going to any car shows. I mean, there's so many imperfections, which I usually would fix, but I am just so over this. And plus, it's just spray paint. If I want to go back and fix it, I could just go back and just repaint it for cheap. So, all right. So, you know, if you guys hate what I'm about to do, put in the comments. If you guys, you know, are on the edge, put in the comments. If you just want to comment and be like, yo, good job. But there's this guy, his name is More Motorsports, and I've been watching him for years, and he really, yeah, he put me onto the whole spray thing. But with the clear coat, I do have some regular clear coat, which we're gonna do because I can't do that with a spray can. I can't justify doing that. So, all right. I originally taped this up, but you know, I didn't tape it up really well. So I think I'm just gonna paint over it for now and then just come back with like a brush, because I'm in some spots and it just looks jank. All right, more way to go this time. Alright guys, this is just the base paint. Mine, by no means did it come out perfect. I got like a sag right there. Like, man, I went ham, yo. I think it came out pretty decent, you know? And I got a big sag over here. You can see it right there. Like, boom. Right here. And like right there. Just along this whole part needs to be redone. You can see it from the angle. And aside that, not bad. I got some sags here that, you know, it's not coming up on camera, but yeah, drip there, drip there. Yeah, I think she came out okay so far. Alright guys, back again. This is over like almost like a week since I started prepping to do this. And it's early in the morning because that's, you know, one of the few times I come out here. So now this is dried for about 24 to 48 since I painted it in 2 different times. 24 to 48 hours. So it is time to scuff it with my little pad. I guess it's like an 800 grit. I just like to do this because it's faster and a little cleaner. So I'm gonna scuff it and then clean it, and then after I come home from work, I will try and put some clear coat on it, see how it comes out. Hopefully it doesn't react. You know, with my luck it will, but we're being positive. It's a positive time right now. It's not gonna come out perfect by no means. I mean, I still got that run there that I don't even really know how to fix, to be honest with you. Cause I don't wanna like sand down the whole thing and like, you know. So it's gonna have some imperfections, but they all do. So, all right, it's time to get to work. Alright guys, I got it all scuffed and clean. Let's get rid of the glossy. I'm not gonna lie, like scuffing that nice solid shiny paint, it kind of hurt. Got a little tear. I was like, this paint is so smooth and glossy, you know? But if we want to clear coat the stick, this is what I gotta do. So, alright, so later on in the evening, I'm gonna come here. I got like a couple hours. Hopefully it'll go smooth. None of my paint jobs go smooth. There's always something. There's always bugs, wind, dirt, you know, humidity. But you know what? That's what happens when you're outside, right? I mean, this is basically painting it outside. The only difference is I got some janky tarp. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens at this point. All right. This is 3 coats of that. Now I went heavy, as you can see. We got some sags, you know. I used finish 1. Finish 1, and I used slow reducer because we slow out here. So yeah, slow reducer. Alright, close this up. Alright, so this is how it is still wet. Lots of bugs, man. Lots and lots of bugs. It sucked. But, you know, I can get them out. Hopefully pretty easily. So we're going to let this dry. And I'm going to come back tomorrow morning. And we're going to take a look. Alright guys, time to do the tailgate. So I already popped off the trim right there. Going to go ahead and it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. All right. Now that I got the old one off, I gotta take this plastic part off right here at the bottom. So, yeah. All right. Got all that done. Now I just gotta put that plastic piece. This plastic piece back on this piece, and then I need to install the locks. Alright guys, and installing that amp did fix the sound. Oh my god, I got sound, bro! So cool! The battery's a little dead, so...
Ordering from buymyballs.com.
Yeah, look at that!
Premium golf balls
I got sound, baby!
Buymyballs.com.
The battery's a little dead too, so... Okay, it's charging. Alright. Alright guys, I got the new indicators on. They look cool. I got the tail lights on. So, I mean, the back looks like a car. I don't like the way that closed. There we go. Oh, okay. So I gotta adjust this, I guess. But aside that, everything's cool, and yeah. I just gotta adjust this lock or something. I don't know what's going on. yeah. So guys, I'm gonna cut that here. I'm gonna cut it here because this video is probably getting long. I got the reverse lights on, I got the tail lights on. It looks brand new back here. Like there's no more big dent right there. Like it looks sick. Like wow. It actually looks like a truck. Alright, so guys, what do y'all think? Does it look like trash? You know, did it come out okay? I think for what it is, for $100, it came out okay. So, catch you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.